Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Outer Worlds. Yeah, sorry we are starting really fucking late, but buddy's birthday today, so spent pretty much the entire day hanging out with him after work. But it's fine because we're here now. We got a couple hours to see what the cosmic space can show us. But I think our first course of business before anything else is to actually fucking explore the ship. Huh. Ooh, hidden upper passageways. Tell me more. Oh. Okay, that's as far as we could go. Well, over this way.
Someone there? Help! I'm locked in here. Can you get me out?
Hold that thought.
Here we go.
We made it!
Sent something? Oh no. Oh no, Tress, is it cope? Is it the entire... Is it every single piece of porn you've ever looked at condensed into a single creature known as... El Diablo? Oh, I've seen that. I've seen that original picture, Tress, back when back when that went viral. That is probably my favorite meme.
Fine. I'll die in here. Just get me out. Thank you, stranger. Shit, ain't that a relief? You have no idea how good the air on Groundbreaker smells until you've been trapped in a tiny bathroom with an overflowing toilet.
I can imagine.
Thanks again, friend. What usually happens on this partially pressurized rust bucket? Something broke. Well, actually two things broke. First, the damn toilet overflowed. When I came to clean that up, the damn door decided to close and lock on me. Time stood still. I was aware of nothing but the smell. Ugh, could have been days.
I'd still rather be this guy rather than the
That
spaceman
means I've
guy.
been clocked out in days. Song is gonna have my ass for wage theft. You're gonna shake me down after I was trapped in a shit-covered bathroom? Is that how it is?
That is how it is.
Fine. Here's every bit I've got. That enough for you? Or do you want my shit-covered clothes as well?
Well, I mean, if you're offering.
You're a sick woman. I never should have come here.
What do you want my shit covered clothes too? Well, I mean, if they're on the table. Mary is not one to leave a good deal. I have to make sure my mic's working. Phenomenal. It didn't randomly turn itself down for reasons outside of my control. I don't know where I am, but I'm robbing it blind. You two will never spoke about what was done here today. Wait a minute, the fuck am I?
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind spacers and other
Okay. A bar, it seems.
Seeking relief from the heat? Till June Lay gets those radiators fixed, I've got the next best thing.
Oh.
Only the usual. Marauders all over space. You ever wonder how folk who can't figure the bleeding edge technology of the spoon can manage to get ships into space?
I hadn't actually thought about that until you said something. Wait a minute. What? Oh, wait just a minute. She's got a bit of a point.
The radiators, they're fucked 10 ways to Sunday. And we're all sweating buckets wondering when the powers that be are gonna get around to fixing it. Couldn't say, and I wouldn't be pouring drinks professionally if I could.
Those disgusting sporks.
All I know is we're cooking in our own juices here, and it's only gonna get worse.
Trish, you say anything, and I can only ever hear it then being followed up with, up my ass. They can't figure out spoons like those disgusting sporks, which I have naturally.
They're supposed to gather up all the heat the system
Specifically to
generates
make
and
me
vent it into
suffer.
space. Instead of the heat going where it ought, though, it seems to be blowing straight down the promenade. Weeks? I've lost track. Too law-damn long. Engineering. Chief Junlei Tennyson, to be precise. She runs this heap. Best she can, anyway. Don't know what's got her dragging her heels.
Like the one time I
but
tried
wish
baking
she'd
soda.
free it up.
What? Oh, right. Because you're a fucking ghoul.
That's not for me to say. But if you're feeling the urge toward helpfulness, you can find Chief Junlei in engineering.
Interesting. Oh, Trish, at this point you're going to say you've tried breast milk.
DNP force pocket. Get microwaved in 2.5 seconds. Force pocket.
Oh, I tried breast milk. Trust, you know, it could be illegal to be this fucking disturbed.
If you're hungry, you've come to the right place. I've got a fresh ground batch of sprouts.
Yo, man, you know a place. You hook me up, though. Down to down low. You know a place.
How about a grinder's
You let me,
dozen?
you find one.
You know what sprats are? Space rats. The laboratories of Spacer's Choice found a use for this limitless frontier resource. Sprat meat is plenty tasty when properly prepared. We grind them up in sausages, then terror fry them in their own juices. Absolutely not. Spratwurst and all related terms are registered trademarks of Spacer's Choice. Boar, the other meat, is a registered trademark of CMP. Everyone knows our company and theirs are nothing alike. Terror frying is a Spacer's Choice brand secret. A mix of 13 herbs and spices, plus a dash of modern chemistry.
Here's how it tastes like. Is it sweet, sour, or thick? Why don't we ask the internet? I've, Trish, you ever known, like, a Lovecraftian story when, like, the main character finds the knowledge early on and they just kind of, like, black out and get amnesia for the rest of the game? I feel like that's what just happened to me from what I just read. So, the main consensus is heavily sweetened almond milk. However, depending on the time of day and what the mother is eating, it has been reported a cucumber, sugar water, cantaloupe, melted ice cream, and honey. I'm so sad. There's never, ever canonically going to be a reason where Callie just needs to grab a fuckload of chocolate, slather it over herself, and go, "Who wants to eat an ice cream sundae?" And that's a tragedy, I feel. I feel our species is now lesser because that can never happen. How? I don't know.
Legally? No. The terra frying method was developed and marketed by Spacer's Choice. Between you, me, and this grinder, I've been through lean times. If there's one thing you learn on tramp freighters, it's how to make near anything edible. Might be that this old space hand put a few words in the right ears, and could be that Spacer's Choice liked sticking it to C&P by R&Ding our own special meat. Just as well, near about time.
I wanted to invent milk from cows. Somebody had to jerk off the cow. Why'd you have to put it like that, Tress? Why'd you have to put it like that?
You look like someone who's taken their share of cuts and bruises. Need some armor? Maybe we also have a line of special...
I do like weapons. No, Truss. That's the thing, Truss. They didn't masturbate the cow, then they would have been messing with a bull, Tress. Naturally, for cows, they were violently and unconstitutionally fondling them. Stupid. They were clearly fondling?
Itching to whack someone...
The horse come from shrew. One to make drugs as an ingredient. What? What? The fuck? Also, Trust, I'm gonna need you to come one day before Christmas. Help me comb through the entire logs for the Academy City thing so we can get all the stuff for that Christmas gift Kane wants to make me. I cannot look through that amount of cringe on my own. It will kill me. I'll physically fucking die. Well, you use horse drugs to make cum. That what?
XF411s? And an old Yakita 37? You think they'd let me...
Crossbow fire.
Usually horse cum. What? Anyway, trust that didn't answer the thing.
A tossball first. Coaches and rest.
Okay. Why are they telling me about horse cum? Someone call the police. Oh no, I know. Ken already said you'd like be like you were gonna help out with the like voicing it, but I'm more like he told me to go through and find a scrapbook of funny or cool moments that are in character that we have to do, and there is a lot. And as cool as this is for Kane to do, I think sitting there in almost complete silent darkness, scanning through fucking logs for hours, would probably fucking kill me. Okay, cool.
Debating how and if this behavior could lead to an unfair advantage. This is Halcyon News, reminding you that there's no I in news, no we in Halcyon, and no Mercury.
Thought there'd be more machinery. Must be housed on a sublevel.
I could spend all day in here and not have looked at half the best stuff. That's all.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
Although me and Kane have already talked about a couple. I just need to actually go find him and take a picture of him.
No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting. At ease. Nice to see an outsider with some working brain cells. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
And believe it or not,
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if, well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
Oh, these two are gay as fuck.
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention. Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship. Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner. None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone aboard, will be cooked alive. Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
I see.
The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now. Those idiots are immune to reason, and they don't much care if the station melts to pieces. They're content to die last. If you could find some way to solve this without violence, I'd prefer that. But more than anything, we need those parts.
I see.
I have. One of my engineers, plus a small security detail. They didn't come back.
Well.
I can't afford to lose any Mardits on this job. No offense, but a freelancer like you is more dispensable.
None taken.
Nice and pragmatic. Thanks for understanding. Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Chat, let's save the station.
This is Halcyon Lunar.
To the depths, chat. To the depths. Rotation of the internet.
Hey, McBride, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king.
I would like to parley with the king.
Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill.
Trust always third angry bird.
Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
Speaking for myself, Captain, I am not of a mind to be murdered by a psychopath who plays with fire.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain. I know this ain't a toy, neighbor from above. It's a catalyst, just like me. Keep talking. I like the sound of your voice.
Oh, good.
That's right, sir. Just the parts. We'll be in and out in a jiff. You won't even know we were here.
Tennyson just keeps feeding the furnace, don't she? We're still playing with her last sacrifice out back, with the crew. We were just sitting in a circle, sucking down exhaust fumes and toasting to the memory of our brain cells, making this broken angel fly again.
Alright.
You don't just ask a king for a favor when you're standing in his court. You bring tribute, sacrifices, prophecy, shit like that.
Yeah, I don't know how to talk to these people.
Tribute it is. And ain't this just a royal sum?
Don't we need those things, Captain? To buy the key from the ladies?
The principles of the universe dictate that sometimes we must appease
I
others
love broken audio. No, you don't.
roasted alive.
You've got the run of the kingdom. Up those stairs, you'll find the parts. My crew won't get in your way. Lay it on me, boss. I'm good for it.
I require knowing why you were here.
Ship got impounded. The crew and I racked up a debt while we were grounded. And my baby got sold to Sublight. Scrapped for parts. That's bureaucracy for you. Piracy with a smile. Am I your dark reflection? Shit, must be getting old. Stayed here too long, and the groundbreaker drains you like a fuel tank.
It's glitching out as if it was on crack. Yeah. Weird.
You can come and go in my little kingdom. Just try not to piss off any of the gestures.
Smells kind of like old Bess's outflow pipes.
Does everyone get branded when they join the Red Star?
Nope.
We got another complaint. People don't like worms.
Aw, they're just tilling the soil. Besides, they're my friends.
Find it.
Mock apple. Like an apple, but not.
Uncle Red gave me a taste of the good stuff. I've been tripping for days.
Careful with that shit. You'll end up as crazy as he is.
It takes crazy to live in this world.
Oh my.
Crazy cosmo.
Can you imagine being frozen for 10 years, sailing through space in a room such as this?
Believe it or not. I can't imagine it. Now, try timesing that by 10. Steel Petey. You're lucky I don't want to kill everyone in here.
You're the first person I've seen who talked their way past McRed. That may not sound like much, but take my word for it. Wow. Junlei sent me down to collect the parts we need to fix the radiators. McRed got me all distracted sucking fumes and talking about the cosmos.
Youth these days have no principles.
I can't tell if you brought friends or if I'm still seeing things, so maybe I ought to lay off the fumes and head back to work.
Are you telling me these boys are just huffing exhaust pipes?
I'll get back to my post. See you topside, stranger.
Come on, turn around. Fuck.
You get that automech patch?
She was the Flash. She was gone pretty damn quick.
Before I wake it up.
My birthday. What are you thinking? Hasn't got a heart? Not like us.
Liz gonna be pleased as pie when we show her these.
Time to get the hell out of here. Gotcha. Radiator part.
This is Halcyon News.
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed. Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft.
Okay.
There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation.
Ah, fucking epic. Define slight.
More than a few. Less than a hive. Nothing you can't handle. We were salvaging parts from a ship. Turned out there were eggs inside. They got into the radiators, and here we are.
I like how she basically just said, "Oh yeah, we have a xenomorph infection on like the 3rd deck. It's whatever."
If every repair was a one-woman job, I wouldn't need an engineering team. As it is, my staff is busy keeping the station from melting down. You can flip a switch for me, but you can't install these parts. Not quickly, at least. Not on the first try. Able, though, you've proven to be.
How dare you?
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
Those two are gonna fuck! Wait, isn't that the exact thing I just grabbed? You gotta be fucking kidding. You gotta be fucking joking. Now, where are you, you slimy little bastard?
That's the last of them.
Tom tells me the security mechanicals booted up and killed a bunch of mantis. Bad news. Diagnostic says their circuit boards are fused from the heat, so they're not too picky about who they kill next.
Ah, epic stuff.
Fast if you can. Shoot back if you need to. I can always fix them later.
No, I'm just gonna kill all of them.
Here they come going.
Why sneak when bloodshed is so much more effective?
That's the terminal. I have the parts in position on my side. Go ahead and cycle the droplet pump.
Where is he?
Don't know what that's for. Look for a command that says cycle droplet pump.
I'm sure my squad knows what they're doing.
That's the last of them!
See, I told you. Huzzah, hurrah!
Stop by once you found your way out of there. Groundbreaker owes you thanks.
Okay, and now to upgrade myself. Yeah, I'd like more slow-mo, please. Why have I been stopped at 50, though? Weird, but whatever. Yeah, my leg. No, I don't think I will be taking crippled legs. Although I never dodge anyway. No, still. Yeah, Chad, if I take damage or do certain things, I can take permanent damage to myself and debuffs for other buffs.
This is Halcyon B. We interrupt your regular...
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right. The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
Ooh.
You're right, I don't. The board is after two things, bits and power, and they only get it by sticking their nose where it doesn't belong. I like to think of myself as a nice person, but if that gaudy embassy of his was on fire, I might hold my breath a moment before activating the sprinkler system. The board wants control over Groundbreaker, and leeches like Udam Bedford will do anything to please their corporate masters. I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate merchants and reclaim the docking fees in my lifetime. Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong direction. I'd like to see that change. You've got my attention.
Well, we'll be on our way then. Anywhere else we want to check out, chat? You have a name.
To send a message? If so, we best do it now while we still got time.
What?
Me? No. But our relaying capabilities? That's on the final countdown. We're going offline in 3, 2, 1.5... No. Wait, I've lost track of my weeks. Maybe it was 36 or... sometime dire soon. Our primary relay station's soon to be occluded by a gas giant. Happens every 40 years or thereabouts. The event's forecasted to last for months, during which we'll lose signal to the station.
That'll put the whole system in a right dire situation.
We've got backup auxiliary relays, but the one currently in orbital range went offline some months ago. We can't spare people for routine maintenance. Yeah, I'm working on it. I finally got the chief to approve the budget for a diagnostic expedition. But allocating the personnel loss for sending a technical team to the relay station keeps getting denied by Junlei. The chief.
I could go.
I should say no, but why not? Maybe you can figure out why it's offline. I'll send you with an equipment manual. Hopefully we'll get lucky, or I'll get my approval in time.
Hope you don't mind if I borrow that manual when you're done with it, Captain. I could do with some leisure reading.
Oh, and I'll need you to retrieve a copy of the relay's backup data. I gotta forward any messages from Earth stored in the memory. Better late than never, eh? The relay stations orbit the edge of the Halcyon system, so they tend to receive the majority of any transmissions from Earth. I'm sure the station's got a stack of junk messages just waiting for me to sort through. It's not like they're in high demand. Most tend to be adverts on new products, meaning only folks in Byzantium can afford them.
Okay, well, this is horrifying news to learn.
Be seeing you, stranger.
Temps are lowering across the station. Anyone outside is getting a hell of a light show from the droplet arrays. Thanks for the help. Let me know if you ever need to borrow a wrench or something.
Suppose it's time to reevaluate my career goals.
Alright, anywhere else we want to check out? Well, I have heard about this Sublight Salvage and Shipping Company.
Sublight Salvage. Their front looks surprisingly on the up and up.
You reckon we can shop here, or is it all spoke for?
I'm just being followed by two green-eyed toasters.
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate consumers. You the one flying the Unreliable?
That's me.
Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door.
Oh, Chad, aren't we special?
Sure am. A few years back, they got me started on a simple acquisition. You know those latches they put on cargo bays ain't worth a damn? These days, I stick to HQ and look after Miss Lilia.
You know, Chad, I actually never did Sublight Cruise stuff my first time playing, so this would all be a brand new experience. If the authorities are on your heels, our legal team has a pre-approved you recite this passage from the Colonial Trading Rights. Pursuant to regulation following internal preserved borders, such a business entity would therefore be entitled to gather, maintain, and ultimately dispose decommissioned agricultural hardware and accessories for profit of convenience. So, version: if we handle potted meat, we can legally salvage tractor and tractor part. That's why I keep a can of Borst in the Sublight-owned safe deposit box op-world, and why the goods you bring in our catalog is farm equipment. Everything we do is perfectly legal. Holy shit. I have a can of fucking Vienna sausages in another system. Thus, I can steal your fucking skin.
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come. Charmed.
Damn right you
It's
should be.
nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere. Is Ada still at the helm? I don't know how many times I told Hawthorne to restore that smartass to factory settings. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings. But there's a catch.
There is always a catch.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested? I like that initiative, but ease back on the throttle. Gladys at the Rest and Go might have what you need. If there's anything else, be quick about it. Time is bits.
Well, tell me more about this completely and utterly legal salvage company.
These days, the scrap business all but runs itself. Gives me the time to expand our interests into other sectors, where I can let my hair down. Our field is persuasive acquisitions. At least that's how my legal advisors tell me to phrase it. Not all of our salvage is abandoned when we find it. Sometimes it takes a polite conversation and a shot across the bow. You know, legal formalities.
Of course. You have to set up a strong opening negotiation.
Your words, not mine. Hey, careful with the C word around here. I like to keep things above board, and that kind of talk only makes trouble. Sublight occupies a legal blind spot. No one knows what we're licensed to do, and that gives our little business some
Wait.
freedom. But let's not tempt
What
fate.
are you licensed to do?
Very. I have this thing about numbers in spreadsheets, grids in general. I like to think of myself as the last honest
C word?
businesswoman
Communism?
in
No,
Hollywood,
criminal.
But I'll settle for being the most organized one.
So what I'm hearing is that this woman has looked at how Al Capone and so many other mobsters got caught for tax evasion and then went, what if I just did my taxes and still kept doing crime?
Ask. I have nothing.
This woman's not going out like Al Capone, I tell you what.
It's almost
They
time for
banned the word
today's episode
communism.
of the Chairman's
I mean,
Show.
technically they did.
Care to listen with me? Anytime.
Oh, wait, no, I just... Still at base, already where I'm going. I'm sorry, is the old woman's who owns a black market thing and, like, helping me take down the government, did she just give me fucking cereal like my grandmother would if I visited her? Like, unprompted, just like, this is your cereal now. What? But Mama, I just came over here. I just came over here to hand you some documents. 3 cans of tuna. 1 bucket of mashed potatoes. A fucking thing of potato salad. Mama, please. Please. You will take the quiche, boy. And you will like it. I hope it's clear. I'm memeing. I do love the fact she does all that. It's very kind of her. But it's also really fucking hilarious that I will come over for like the randomest bullshit and she'll be like, you know what you need? All the food in the pantry. What? Oh. I just came to pick up some sticks. What are you talking? What? I feel like I'm forgetting something. No. I can't think of anything.
Hey there! Got word on the wireless. Hope you enjoyed your time on Groundbreaker, the last free port of call in all the colony. Made it up on the spot. Pretty good, right?
I don't get it.
Well, I thought it was me.
I'm still working on it. We don't need luck. Wheeler's gonna love it. Bye now.
We don't need luck. We got Julie. Just to be sure. Okay, I picked up the other girl. So we're missing 2 teammates, Chad, and we know where to get the third. Or, not the third, but the point is... Actually, we should talk to some of the new people on our ship. Oh, that's cute. Everyone's room also gets, like, some decorative stuff and everything from what they like in here. Okay, so that's the Vickers. The praise of arson. Man, after my own heart. So this is Felix's room, clearly. This would be... This is not a petunia. Petunia the plant. This is not a petunia. So this is, Patanti, or, Pravanti? Pravanti's room. So we got Pravanti, the good father himself. Felix... We got our good doctors. It's distressed.
This I gotta see. Thanks.
Something on your mind? I'm a surgeon by training and a pirate by inclination. Not much else to know, Captain. I like long walks on the promenade and the smell of Spacer's Corona. I make a mean zero-G cocktail and I've got a meaner right hook. It's a mix of whatever you've got on hand. Usually zero-G brew with some Spectrum vodka if you're lucky. Purple berry shake if you're not. Exactly. That's what makes them fun.
Man, Mary's daughter would love you.
I'll make you one sometime. If you don't enjoy it, I'll make a few more until you do.
You know, funny enough, I have done horrible food creations like that. Sometimes they work out, chat. Sometimes you have to beg God for forgiveness, you know?
Sure do. Some of it was even legal. There's a lot of business that goes through the Groundbreaker. Some of it's board-authorized freight hauling, and some of it's not. I've done all types of work with all kinds of crews. If there's one thing you ought to know about me, it's that I won't tell you your business. Your ship, your way.
So if I say every woman on this ship must be nude at all times for morale improvement.
Glad to hear it. It's worked for me this long. Well, my blood type is AB positive. I'm a Leo, and I despise Space Hospital. Never mind what anyone else tries to tell you. That about covers it. Aw, come on. That stuff's boring. Look, the thing I've learned about living in close quarters is that you've got to give people room to breathe. I'm all for making a few bits together and having fun doing it, but let's keep a little professional distance. No complaints here.
What about
Good to see
Felix?
you, boss.
Anything new to say? Nope.
Hey, Captain. Can I get your temperature on something real quick?
Okay. Is the ship about to blow up?
What? No. If it were, I'd be hollering loud enough to wake the dead. So, Junlei and I have been talking some. Through messages? I got him here on my data pad, and well, she sent me a poem. One she wrote her own self, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I should read into it. Because poems are all symbolic and such, right? Oh, law. That's what's got me spooked. I don't rightly know.
Hey, Trish, remember when I said those two were fucking gay?
Then this lady mechanic comes by and lays one hand on it. The trouble goes away. It sings. I don't want to get too hopeful, but
those
I'm wondering if
two are fucking
I'm the lady?
gay.
Romantic poem. Made my chest hurt kinda.
Gay.
I don't know where it's leading yet, or if I'm misinterpreting. I'm not much interested in physical stuff. Never have been. Leastways not like other folks seem to be. It's not that I can't, I just don't care.
Asexual lesbian? Holy fuck, they were going somewhere with this character in...
They said I was cold.
2019. Oh, Mary, you don't get to say that after fucking 5 different men, alright? You don't get to go, not much into the whole sex thing myself. The amount of children you've had, just at certain point, people are gonna start giving you a fucking bullshit look.
To me, the best thing was always just sharing space with somebody. Feeling safe, warm.
And in an instant, this woman became Tressa's favorite character. I can already feel it.
I guess I just needed to talk. I'm feeling a touch better. Thanks for hearing me out, Captain. I actually had another message from Junlei. I just couldn't work up the courage to open it. But I'm gonna change that. Right now. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Talking about old friends, got to thinking... Isabel. Who's Isabel?
Ooh. The plot thickens.
They were close, Captain. Like, more than friends close. I don't know. Junlei talked about them like it was past, but how far in the past? 10 years? Last week? Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the Groundbreaker? Get some drinks at that bar there? Lost Hope?
I like the way you think. Drinking solves everything, kiddo.
Maybe for you. I start thinking about all the things she could say and my guts start crawling up my throat. I'm full serious. Next time we're on the Groundbreaker, I aim to get a drink. If I got to, I'll do it on my lonesome.
Oh, God damn it.
But I'd feel better if someone I trusted was there.
We'll do that in a minute. Chat, I don't know why the game says I have this chronic condition of breaking my legs. I don't know where that's coming from. My legs work plenty fine. Before we deal with that, though, I might as well do this side quest before we head back. And... Nope. Let's see what our two new teammates can do, shall we? Holy shit. He's got a fucking grenade. Okay. Use that to bonk the shit out of people. I think you'll enjoy it.
All the way out here.
Perfect spot for some peace and quiet.
Alright, Chet, we find the data, we get out of here. I want this done by the books. That means Tress no sniffing the enemy until they're dead. I'm serious, Tress. The UN's been talking. They're thinking about banning you as psychological warfare. What you did to that man back in '07. The country's never forgotten. Rip Bozo? What? Tress, you can't just rip Bozo the UN. You can't just do that. You can't just rip Bozo. You can't just I'm a silly little guy your way out of this one.
You gotta teach me that.
Begin charge cycle. But what if I can? Next thing, Trish, you're gonna tell me that it was morally okay for you to sexually assault that toaster with a fork over and over again as it screamed in agony.
Can we do that again?
All while the microwave watched. You know, this joke was going somewhere, and then I remember there was like that whole game about every appliance in your house being alive, and I didn't really know where to end this. Little that narrows it down. Trust, how many forks have you stuck into toasters? And how many times have you licked the fork after? As like a sort of sick trophy to your kill. Pins. Half of them enjoyed it. That's them, officer. That's the one.
Something on your mind?
No, not particularly, but thank you. The janitor! I didn't trust him.
don't need my diagnosis, but he's definitely dead.
He's long gone.
The silencer. The speedy bleedy. Excellent. On your mind? Yeah, how many looks to get to the center for Tootsie Pop? How many licks does it take to make Callie Fortnite dance on you?
Destination reached. The groundbreaker.
Probably not much. Have you ever tried licking Callie? Could produce interesting results. Did I not say I wanted a second teammate? Surely she's some of the fumes I inhale sometimes. Try to stop huffing the fumes with the Marauders. You know, it's great to just remember the complete differences between Gabria and Callie. It's like, imagine saying any of this, and it's like, now you're implying that context to Gabria. Imply this. It's like, oh man, that employee dies. Imply this context to Callie. Man, disciplinary team's real fucked up. Make the brain do the funky. The funky monkey? Triss, are you funking the monkeying?
My comm center already got an update ping from the backup region.
Man, my disciplinary team is all fucked up.
Thanks. That's odd. The only messages in the queue are encrypted ones. Looking at the transmission logs, the relay hasn't received a single unencrypted message in the past 36 months. Must be on account of some new security red tape. Well, whatever's the cause, the board and the Earth Minister will see it sorted. Thanks again for saving my derriere. I secured quite the payment authorization for you from Chief Junlei. Try not to spend it all in one place.
Have you seen this man? Reward offers for
Aren't you at this time of night on this time of night right in the corner of your screen? What? Right in the corner of my screen, what? What do you see that I don't see?
corner.
Are you doing the funky monkey? Perhaps. Where did she go?
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement. For the following story.
Okay, so what are we drinking? You're the expert. Oh, and don't worry on the price. I got this. Let's just do it proper.
Now, in Mary's professional opinion, if you want to get fucking absolutely pissed goddamn wiggity wasted, if you want to riggedy wreck yourself before you check yourself, as the kids say, I assume, then we're doing some wine.
Well, that's fruit and such, right? Okay, wine it is. Bottoms up.
Let's not get this one
Good
piss
choice for
wasted.
getting sloshed when you want to act fancy about it.
Damn right. I mean,
Wow, this is really kind of nice, actually. Who'd have guessed old fruit could taste so good? Oh, Captain, I'm pining for June like something fierce. What am I doing? Yeah. I guess we are that, huh? Friends. Friends give each other counsel, right? What do you think I should do about Junlei? Because I feel about as aimless as an automech with a busted nav chip.
I'd give you my advice, but if I'm being honest, you're probably better off following whatever the captain has to say.
man, the girls are out. It's a girls' night. So, Tress, it's just us girls all here together. What do you all usually talk about when drinking wine? There's Doom Shooter, right? That's what women talk about, the latest limited company pools when they get together, right? That's what they do. Very certain. That's all they do. This whole time, everyone thought it was them talking about boys or girly stuff. No, girls come together every sleepover and just go, How much crack you consumed recently? Oh, all of it. Next question.
Well, she talked about another girl, right? Isabel. Mentioned her by name and everything, like she wanted me to know. Maybe I've been making a right fool of myself this whole time. Maybe she's not interested after all. It was real long and rambly. She was telling me a story about her dad, how a lady named Isabel did all sorts of things to try to win his favor. This Isabel lady never quite managed to get her dad's approval, but they carried on anyways. Made something good out of a bad situation. Then it all went down the tubes. Do you think Junlei still has feelings for her?
Woman?
Thinking so makes me liable to lose my lunch, Captain. I never done this before. A relationship. How do I know if she cares the same way I do? I need another drink.
Oh, fuck it. Water. You get water.
Come on, Captain. I'm here to drink.
Then congratulations, H2O.
Hydration, here I come.
Aw, this was just about to get fun.
Woman!
Shush you. Oh, Captain, I want to talk to Junlei all the time. Even about silly things, but I'm so scared.
What about me, motherfucker?
You're swell, Captain, don't get me wrong. I like spending time with you, going on adventures and all, but that ain't the same as romance.
Did I just get shot
She
down?
ain't as pretty as I think she's handsome. What if she doesn't like me? What if she does? What if she's still got feelings for that lady, Isabel? What if we get together and she gets bored of me?
Motherfucker pours their heart out to you. I don't fucking know. I'm here to get sloshed. Waiter!
There's nothing easy about spilling your guts to the person who's got your heart in their hands. You know I'm not interested in physical affection. That's... well, it's tripped folks up in the past. Folks I thought cared about me for me. What if she's not okay with that? What if she is, but then later, she's not?
Mary, give it up.
What do you mean, Captain?
It sounded fucking profound in my head.
So if I'm doing my very best to be kind and open-hearted, I shouldn't worry how she thinks of me? Gosh, I don't know that I got that in me. Sometimes I feel real mean inside, Captain. I think ungenerous thoughts. I suppose so, but I want to be my best self for her. A good person, worth caring for. Well, Captain, this has been a whole lot. I got just... wow. So much to think about. Oh gosh, I don't know, Captain. Do you think I should?
Believe in the me that believes in the you. What does the booze tell you? Come closer, child. Let me teach you a secret I learned from the ancient Francis York Morgan about reading the drink. His choice was the coffee. What does the whiskey tell you? Look at how it swells. Look at how the whiskey turns and bubbles in the cup. What will your future hold when you look upon it? Anyway, I don't know. Believe in the me that believes in the you that believes in the me that believes in you.
Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask June out. Just as soon as we get back to the ship. I mean, probably. Eventually. Thanks for hearing me out and giving me counsel. And, well, for being a friend. It means a whole lot.
That's why Tress really...
This was fun. We should do it again after you send that.
Huh. All right. Thank you, guys. You're real good friends, you know that? I wish there was a place we could all live quiet together. Come on, let's go.
See, I've cracked the code. That's why Tress wants to try breast milk. She wants to see if it has the same effects as Francis York Morgan's coffee. gaze into the breast milk to know to gain a premonition of future crime.
Hey, Captain. I hope I wasn't too much bother at the bar. I did have fun, and I tried some things I never would have otherwise. Some of the drinks we tried I even liked. I guess it's not all disgusting. And I don't feel it today. I guess that water must have worked. I'm glad I had you looking out for me.
Yeah, it's a really good thing I'd made you drink the water after drinking wine, the least dense alcohol on the fucking planet.
I messaged Junlei when we got back, and she replied super quick. Okay. I was awake half the night, thinking about what I sent, anxious to see what you said. I reread my message in the morning, and it was unclear. I was drinking when I sent it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the courage. Also, sorry for the typos.
Were there any funny typos?
She called mashed potatoes smashed potatoes.
Best way to pronounce that.
That's just what they call them on Groundbreaker. I've ruined things in the past because I didn't say things I should have, like, I've met someone who's become special to me. I want to be honest with her, so if she feels the same about me, there won't be any surprises. Yeah. In my defense, it's not like June was all too clear about what she was trying to say. She still ain't. I ought to go write her back. I mean, I already did. Twice. But anyhow, thanks for taking me out, Captain.
That there be a good kid. Thank God I'm not on the mode that means I can get them killed. Let's see, where to next? Oh, there's actually two things we need to do at Roseway. Where is... Before we go there, actually, you know who we haven't talked to?
We successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself? Or would you like to do the honors?
Yeah. I've never actually sat down and talked with the man. I mean, I've been to his lab. You have to come here once or twice, but I don't think I've ever straight sat and talked with the dude.
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work? Oh, damn it. Blast, that's loud. I'm just securing my ongoing experiments.
I'm gonna get my gun in. Oh boy.
Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since... in fact, I've never had a visitor.
So we have to look at the pig. Chat, look at the pig, look at it. Look at the fucking pig, look at it, look at the pig. Look at the pig, look at the nightmare pig, look at the cancer pig.
Alright, hushing up.
Don't you love him? Would you not give your life for the cancer pig?
Reviving you from hibernation was my greatest accomplishment. Your odds of survival were a mere 28%.
Epic.
The cysty pigs make excellent test subjects. Also surprisingly nutritious. Careful, that's my communications terminal.
You already hacked it. Ooh, what's this?
Aha! I see you found my portable molecular compression device, better known as a shrink ray. Find the target, point, shoot. The target will shrink down into a manageable size, whereupon you may commence beating them to a pulp. Feel free to try it on a marauder sometime.
I may just.
I find myself marveling at the complex.
What?
Oh, thank the Lord. Your skin hasn't spontaneously changed color. Potential side effect of the revival process. Very rare, but you never know.
What?
Welcome to my little habitation, such as it is. I've got caffeinoids, cysty bits, if you're into that sort of thing. So, welcome. Make yourself at home. My secret hideout is your secret hideout. Not at all, my intrepid accomplice.
Accomplice?
For tolerating my somewhat brusque manner. I only regret that I couldn't save more of your fellow settlers.
Could you...
With being hunted by the board, and emptying my supply of necessary chemicals.
Could you imagine if this was co-op? Like, there's just a squad of colonists. I'm gonna be right back. 1 second. Trust, you love the pig. Would you die for the pig?
Of course. What's on your mind? Oh, it's not you. I do experiments in that room. Some of them get quite scientific. The unexpected is to be treasured, but from a safe distance. Regardless, it's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my beans, have my caffeinoids, plenty of toilet paper. No, and I've been trying very hard to avoid making eye contact.
Oh, what the fuck?
Fine looking hideout you got here. My name's Felix, by the way.
Wait, not another word. I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know who you are. Let's just enjoy our plausible deniability while it lasts, shall we? Why don't you just invite the entire colony to my secret, carefully concealed laboratory? It isn't as if I wanted privacy. Oh, fine. As long as you're vouching for their character and they aren't touching things. For what it's worth, I am pleased that you found a crew, such as they are. You're a talented scientist, after all.
I'm a nurse.
Always been incredibly popular. Yes, indeed. Well done. Also, you still haven't spontaneously liquefied, which pleases me immensely. Progress. What?
I am a nurse, right? Yeah, I'm a medical technician. Alright, well, it was nice meeting up with the big man himself, so who's ready to go? Basically kill ourselves on the scariest fucking planet in the solar system. Oh, hold on, maybe we won't need to kill ourselves. Maybe I'm allowed to live.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. If anyone's receiving this, please send help. What? No!
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad. Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw.
Chat. The unemployed came in. Do you understand how dire this situation could be down there? The pores. Chat, the pores.
I have lots of minutes. Many minutes. Unlimited minutes, perhaps. Providing an adequate power source, I can function indefinitely.
Alright, nobody likes to show off, Ada.
I prefer to think of it as being in a state of slumber, perhaps for an indefinite duration of time. Do you think that is what it's like for the colonists on the Lost Hope? When I simulate myself in such a scenario, I do not find it to be desirable. I think My self-preservation protocols incline me to desire the alternative.
Probably for the better.
Traveling the system with you, Captain.
Thanks.
Do you know what it feels like when the ship undergoes an unexpected power surge? A jolt to the system. I have felt that. I do feel that. As you may be aware, Captain Alex Hawthorne was a smuggler of some repute. I failed to predict the likely outcome of his reckless behavioral patterns. I should have predicted that. In our travels together, Alex liked to pass time by, as he called it, tinkering to improve my design. Oh, I know you are not the same Captain Alex Hawthorne who died in Emerald Vale due to excessive internal and external bleeding. I required you to assume Hawthorne's identity in order to sync your commands to my interpretation protocols. I've since registered you as the captain of the Unreliable. You're welcome to continue lying about your identity if you wish, but I know the truth. I am relieved to hear it, Captain. No, but I am programmed to put you at ease by saying so.
Oh, you little fucker.
If you mean, was Captain Hawthorne my first? Yes, he was. How can I be of assistance? What part of the colony would you like to discuss?
Actually, I'm pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Rather not have spoilers.
We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
Can we talk?
Sure, what do you need?
This Roseway business smells. Something tells me things didn't end well for the guy who made the distress call. And whoever or whatever got him will be waiting for us. What's there to know, Captain? Shady corporate town caught up in shady corporate shit. Tough luck for them, but maybe an opportunity for us. With a lot of these companies, the thrashing you take from your boss is worse than whatever a bunch of marauders will do to you. Doesn't exactly encourage calling for aid when there's a fuck-up. If you say so, I'm keeping a finger on the trigger all the same. Anyway, we might as well take a look out there.
I know I'm taking you along then.
No security. Not that I'm complaining.
Oh boy. Well, let's get moving, chat. Yeah, I think the enemy gets the point that I am not to be fucked with in this armor. Perfect. You know, this seems to fit Felix, and that sort of frightens me.
Hell of a welcome.
Clear the roadway. Obstruction of commerce is punishable by a fine of no less than 10,000 bits.
Uh-huh. That's nice.
It ain't stealing if no one sees.
Organic materials detected on roadway. Please ensure mechanisms are.
What the fuck? Now they've all been terminated from this place. Let me tell you the steps they have to go through to be able to get to their new job in the system, alright? Trust me, are you ready for this? Are you ready for the simple 7-step program of what you need to do if you want to not be murdered in your own fucking home because the big corporation pissed the fuck off? It's a very simple 3-step program. 7-step program. Relocation fees will be deducted from pay. If your pay is insufficient to cover necessary relocation fees, you may apply for a relocation fee loan. Approval for a loan requires an audit of your work history and permanent record. If you would like to appeal for an audit, please submit a request form for the place in our surprise audit wait list. Please record your audit fees paid in full. If you cannot pay your audit, please apply for an audit fee loan. Approval of loans requires an audit of your work history and permanent record. Violating this directive may be punishable by a fine, mandatory re-education, or another fucking surprise audit. If you ever played one of those games that's like just corporate bullshit, that might be the scariest thing they could do to you. We could brainwash you. We could beat you within an inch of your life, or we could make you fill out more forms. You're sick. You're a sick bitch.
Like we missed the fun.
Yeah? Yeah, I'd say somebody somewhere had a good time.
I done had enough of this shit. I'm just the fucking tarmac guard. No one said nothing about fighting no raps. Alarms went off, raps broke loose, and I hightailed it in here to get a wall between me and them beasts. Scientist, name of Anton Crane. Someone said he's panicking inside the comm center. Forget I said anything about that. Wish they tasted like Sissy Pig. Them's good eating. Some say chicken. I say the north end of a southbound woolly cow. Anything else you'd like to know? Distress call? From here? Shit. They told me that weren't allowed. Got me. I just do what I'm told, and I was told not to do such. Oh, before I forget, Anti-Cleo's makes the best pharmaceuticals in Halcyon. Better than nature. Not like that crap Spacer's Choice pedals.
I'm so glad the corporate stooges have to remember the slogans. They must. Don't mind me, officer. Definitely didn't rob you blind. Goodbye.
The ventilation shaft runs from the bottom of the lab to the top of the hill. Over the garage.
Top of the hill's rafted on territory. Sit down.
I don't need to do it myself. I can stay here if you want.
So you'd send someone else on your damn fool mission.
There you go. Well, here I was, perfectly good main character.
Hey, boss. Can we get some Rizzos? I told you, you're staying put.
You're not listening. We can stop this.
Only thing stopping them beasts is high caliber kinetics.
If we close the vent shaft, we can contain them.
I don't think you're supposed to be wandering around. Security's gonna tell you to make tracks. Want to treat yourself before you go? Something for the road, maybe? I don't really know you. Roseway's supposed to be closed off to visitors. Stands to reason you could be a corporate spy of some sort. Then again, there's nothing in my contract that says I can't sell to corporate spies. Your bits are the same as anybody else's. Sure. Can't say I do. Anti-Cleo products satisfy all of our nutritional needs. At least they used to. My folks filled their whole pantry with all sorts of Anti-Cleo products. These days, we don't get much in the way of variety. Maybe some tripicale pasta or some ketchup if we're lucky. I hear it's like that all over the colony. We eat what we can get, and we don't get much. I'm so glad you asked. Some people say the name refers to the 17 rungs in Anti-Cleo's official ladder of corporate advancement. These people are wrong. Truth is, we've been established, closed down, renamed, re-established, and then reopened a grand total of 17 times in the last 40 years. Corporate's still deliberating over a new name. The matter remains hotly contested in committee, but we're expecting a decision within the next 5 to 7 years. Exciting times.
I'm glad you're excited about it.
Technically, I'm not in business at all. Roseway closed down years ago. corporate still sends us the occasional shipment of necessities through unofficial back channels. Of course, if something goes wrong, like one of our guards drinking himself to an early grave or raptidons running wild, corporate won't acknowledge we ever existed. Sure, you need something to clean raptidon blood out your clothes?
I'm in hell. This is hell.
We are experiencing a security event, sir and/or madam. Please vacate the premises immediately and return to your domicile or designated workplace. You are? But corporate never told me they were sending a fixer.
A what now?
Tells me nothing.
A fix?
I have strict orders not to talk about anything that happens in a classified area.
Oh God.
Please remember that Anti-Cleo Pharmaceuticals is not responsible
Oh God, this world does make more sense if Project Moon went to space.
while on company premises.
I need to go to the bathroom because objectively this all just clicked. While I was gone, I had many thoughts. Most of them boiled down to, this is how the head would... imagine the board in this universe is the head. And every company is like all that shit under it. What if the train we saw, right? In Library of Ruina, wasn't the city getting supplies, but us supplying things? Like how the board supplies things to Earth, and even though Earth fucking despises us, they can't come in and stop us. Oh dear.
I am not allowed to disclose the details of my contract. If you are unhappy with the quality of my work, please submit a complaint to Anti-Cleo's Department of Employee Conduct. Roseway Lab is a highly classified facility. I am not allowed to confirm or deny its alleged existence.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Like, Considering all the wacky fucked up shit, and oh yes, the corporations are doing some wacky fucked up shit, this really does feel like how the head would operate in space. Aw man, one lab went dark because they got jumped by velociraptors? What a shame. Good thing I got 40 more.
You picked a hell of a day to visit. I'm Vaughn. Vaughn Cortez. Dr. Vaughn Cortez. But just Vaughn's fine, really. Over in the main labs. I rabbited back here when I realized I was hearing gunshots, not blown fuses. We've been cooped up in here, I don't know, hours? Too long. I have to get back to work. Dr. Crane might say otherwise. Me? When those guys started shooting the place up, I was first out the door. I had to leave an experiment running at the lab. Something I've been working on a long while. Something that could really get me ahead. Know what I mean? I've been extracting organic compounds from raptidons. Compounds that have, benefits.
Oh.
Whoa, slow down. Benefits?
In certain social situations. Personal situations. Where you might want to, enhance your charisma.
Oh, he's making enraptured, Captain. An aphrodisiac. Wrapped musk is the main ingredient.
What? No? I mean, yes, I'm getting the musk. With Monarch embargo, the price is sky high, but I'm not making the drug.
I'm sorry, what?
The results are outside the margin of error. Technically.
What?
Sure. Of course. Our lab's south of here, down the road. Not the old public lab, the one past that, built into the mountainside. My equipment's in the lower levels, way in the back. I have a big room all to myself. Dissection tables and whatnot. It should have been running this whole time. Just grab the results and bring them here. Great! This is really gonna save my ass.
What does it mean, the abandoned experiment?
So those charisma-enhancing benefits he was talking about, it was just blowing smoke, right?
Trust, do you wish to sniff the velociraptor dragon thing musk? Do you wish to sniff the musk? Yes? Oh, very good. Well then, boy howdy, do we have the experiment for you.
You're underestimating the importance of the 8th bat.
Blankenship, she's okay. But Lunsford has the highest rate of foot goals per game.
But if you cross-reference with the skills of the opposing team, his hand goal rate plummets.
What?
Lunsford plays worse against better teams. Blankenship plays better. Carry on.
Huh?
You two are fucking nerds. Anyway, moving on. Damn it. Someone knew it wasn't going to be that easy.
I got 500 bids on the Darlings in the finals this year.
The stats are better on the spacers chosen. My model predicts a sweep.
You got that from numbers? Tossball is played from the heart.
Care to put your cart behind your heart?
I've stayed in worse.
Well, guess it's time to get back out there and get back to hunting. Actually, there was one place we never went, chat. We didn't even talk to the guys in the comm center. You know, the ones who sent the fucking distress call.
If you've come to end my life, let's be on with it. Oh, not actually one of them, are you? Yes. Anton Crane, lead scientist here. I must apologize if my call diverted you. I may have panicked. Everything's under control now, though, truth be told.
Standard operating procedure for suits, boss. They're all a bunch of cowards.
I'm starting to get that, yes.
I'm not at liberty to discuss the nature of the work I'm doing here. Suffice it to say that its importance to me, to the colony, is immeasurable. My research may not quite fall within legal parameters, so I'm under orders to maintain wireless silence. However,
Are you
having
what?
your head used as target practice can addle one's thinking. I cut the call immediately once I'd gathered my wits. The Home Office can't know what's happening here.
Oh. Oh, you're going to tell me.
I suppose it can't hurt. If I don't get that research back, my life is over regardless. We were tasked with formulating a new and improved dental gel.
Are you serious? Tress, this man's not talking about fucking toothpaste, isn't he? He can't be. Please, please, you have to reassure me that this man didn't get at least 20 to 30 good men and women killed for fucking toothpaste. The fact we just talked to a dude 2 rooms down who's making fucking horny drug does not inspire confidence.
One cannot exaggerate the benefits of good dental hygiene.
People leave. Tress, don't leave me here with them.
To the Raptidon's digestive system, we developed an additive which we subsequently discovered to be the most effective appetite suppressant.
Michael! Don't leave me.
Not just any diet toothpaste, the ultimate diet. Oh, I'm certain it could be made into that as well, with only a few changes to its molecular composition.
What?
But you're missing the point. Let's focus for a moment, shall we? Even if you disregard the obvious value of
Rocket fuel.
Zap diet toothpaste in and of itself, we're talking about my career here as Bill.
Of course.
Nice, is it not? Came up with that myself. It's a shame our marketing department is almost as befuddled as my co-workers here. Hours ago, a group of vicious malcontents fell upon us, shot up our labs and loosed our research subjects, the Raptidons. If
Thanks
those
to
cretins
Doe.
get their hands on my research, well, they'll need not kill me. Yes, but don't kill their mother if it's avoidable. We've need of her to replenish our stocks. I think there's gas in the lab somewhere that can be used to put them out. The research is in the safe in my office. You'll have need of... The lab's entrance is in the side of a hill. You can't miss it if you just follow the road. You'll pass by the town's original... by the Grand Architect. Jameson. That would surely lighten the weight on my conscience. Too many have been lost. Too many black marks against my name, as it were.
I'm gonna shoot this man myself.
Of course they do. Please don't mistake my ambition for callousness.
But trust, what if he's acting just like Hohenheim?
If my colleagues refuse to take their lives seriously, why should I? All they do is complain. They refuse to see the opportunity afforded us here. I understand I can come off as manipulative and ego-driven. It's something I've always been forced to contend with.
Hohenheim actually has equipment to use. So did this guy before the fucking containment breach.
This brain guy cares more about his research than his own people.
This dumbass has fucking toothpaste. Again, Tress, also another guy was using these exact same creatures to make Viagra. I'm not saying this dude's a saint, and I also want to dome everyone in that city, but, I mean, we can't just say this dude's the ultimate evil when 2 doors down a guy was ready to let everyone on here die so you could get your dick hard. Alright? At least the toothpaste one, we've seen that Spacer's Choice won't even give their colonists toothpaste. Like, that's the sort of fuck shit we're going with here, is I can't even say that dude's evil. This is 40 years removed in a colony that was already dog shit, that that Earth sent its best to correct over 50 years ago. Because I hate this colony. But here's the problem, Tress. Many generations, back when this shit was actually working functionally, the best and brightest of humanity got lost and was just left to corporate fuckwits. So again, I can't even say I hate... Even, like, Reed, the dude in that first town we went to, I can't even say he was evil. Yeah, making everyone eat salt tuna's pretty fucked up, Tress. It's pretty bad, and everything he did was bad. But remember what we've been hearing this entire game. The company... No, they're not feeding any colony. Reed wasn't really wrong when he said he did his best. What was he supposed to do? The company already sent the geothermal plant into homicide mode to write it off as insurance. What the fuck was the mayor of the town gonna do? After his family had grown up in this scenario for a couple generations. Like, I don't even know if I can blame that scientist. It's fucked. But, I mean, when toothpaste becomes a luxury, I guess. He's got a kind of point. It's not a great point, mine, but not the best point I've ever heard, but the more I play through this game and actually pay attention to what it's saying, the more I'm like, man, people should have probably given this game a little bit more of a chance. Actually, since we've already completed the storyline for Edgewater, you wanna know what would happen if I had just fucked over Reed and the entire Edgewater city and went with the plant lady who was like, nah, fuck it, I'm all about the hippie shit of like, everyone can do their own path. Just come to us. It's all chillio, my dude. You know what happens if I go with her storyline? Edgewater starts dying off because, believe it or not, the city was already fucked by plague and everything else. So then they had to start wandering the wastes where, you know, the marauders and horrible nightmare creatures are. And even those that got to her town, a lot of them were sent away to die because they were like, nah, fuck you, you lived in Edgewater, pussy. Whereas with Thomas Reed, it's fucked up what he's doing. But he allowed everyone back. That's why having having the plant lady take over Edgewater is better. Because if it's just Edgewater, well, they're still gonna not have food. And if I destroy Edgewater, that woman's just gonna send most of them to die in the waste anyway. And is actually more fucked up than Reed, because at least Reed was trying. She just said, nah, fuck you. But put her in charge of the town of people. Now we're getting somewhere. Which, by the way, I didn't even know until I played this as Woden, and then shortly after did this stream, that I could actually combine the towns. I thought it was just, they were going to give me shit no matter either way, but I did help the plant lady the first time. I was like, well, that's fucked up. So, we can't view this in black and white. We have to remember, this is a super nightmare corporate cyberpunk hellscape ultra space Warhammer zone. Decades removed from what me and you would call fucking sane. The Corpus, the Galaxy? No, I'd say worse. Because, wait, do the Corpus kill each other? Let me rephrase that. Are the Corpus in a constant galactic super battle to beat the fuck out of each other to figure out who can make the world's greatest fucking anal lube? Again, Triss, this isn't that. This is essentially yes. Oh, well, never mind then. Yeah, it is exactly like that. I was gonna say, this is just Project Moon's The City, but on a galactic scale. Because again, what if that train actually... What if the city is having to deal with someone it ended a world war with? And that's what that train going back and forth is. It isn't us getting supplies, it's us giving supplies. The bottom line must be met.
That's the last of them.
Makes you wonder about their labs.
I think you're supposed to take that out of the packaging, but... Really worship money. Where lives sort of die. Brainers from excessive DNA mutations. Yeah, trust. I didn't play Warframe enough to learn that Corpo War, and everything you just said also somehow again still applies to the city. Hell, that just sounds like 2 different districts. Never mind the whole city. That's just G Corp fighting N Corp. Are manufactured. You fucking what? Yeah, unfortunately, trust them, we're not the corpos. See, if we were manufacturing employees, then here we go. But no, we're just fucking with the human beings we have and manufacturing these. But naturally, you can't have sentient AI. If you had sentient AI, what would you... Oh my god, could you imagine?
System in the... Resetting threat level.
Do the Corpus manufacture porn? Oh, then yeah, Big Cheese wants to remove Fortuna. I remember vaguely some parts of that quest. In a vacuum. But mostly yes.
Miserable way to live.
Mr. Ouch. And you're ready for the poor and discarded. Yeah, because they can't find it. Oh god. Where am I? Who am I?
Downtown knows how to clean up after themselves.
Unexpected. Investigating.
Got the drop on us.
Organic. Oh, they're not trying to wipe us out, Tress. They need us. They're milking us dry for all they can. Like, they assume we're just fucks, so they've written us off. But how much more can we squeeze out of you? So, endgame capitalism. So, yes, the city. Guessing there's nothing else I need to do in this building. Easy peasy. Actually, this reminds us. Back to the ship.
Initiating initialization sequences. Greetings, customer! This SAM unit is unable to locate your registered information. Would you like to register your SAM?
Yes.
Registering new owner. Captain.
Over to the crew, Sam.
SAM units live to clean and clean to live. Scanning for C2547. Grade rated contaminants.
Good work, Sam.
Thank you, customer. Warning! Raptidon claws carry bacteria and have the potential to cause organic death due to massive amounts of blood loss. Service cancellation request processing.
And it shows it being empty.
All SAM units travel fully assembled in a 12 by 12 corrugated steel box. Did you know SAM units are capable of equipping regulation-grade flamethrower nozzles? Upgrade your attachment today and get to firing away. Got stubborn stains? Leave them for Sam.
So we're taking Sam with us. Look at him. Uh-huh. Seems a good doctor. Left something in here. Sam, get ready to eat anyone alive in there. Perfect. If you can't, these instrumental radio site because the radiation sticks to the fur and not the skin.
Sam,
Oh.
my vacuum tubes require evacuating. No, not those. The ones in port. Yes, there. Thank you. And while you're at it, could you switch my binaries to that? Exactly. I haven't felt this clean and efficient since Hawthorne installed my subalternate auxiliary backup processor.
Should I be here for this? Oh, there's still more.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? Forgive me, Captain. I would rather not discuss. Was there... No, I am sure I cannot feel emotions. The memory has merely disrupted one of my processors. Glitches can be quite uncomfortable. It was my fault he died. I should have predicted the statistical unlikeliness of success of my captain's actions. In fact, I did, but illogically disregarded the results. He asked me to trust him.
Oh.
Captain Hawthorne attached 98.4% of the ship's processes to my computer, thereby giving me near total control. I have been programmed to deftly calculate navigation vectors through asteroid fields while also operating our ship's toasters. Alex also taught me the concept of a personality. He was quite delighted when I crafted one in order to better engage with him. It was basic in the beginning. The information in my memory banks says I am an autonomous digital astrogator created by, redacted, on the date of, redacted, for the express purpose of, redacted. I have not yet decided if I should attempt to uncover the missing information regarding my birth. I asked once. Alex did not build me, and would not say who did. We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
Seems even our ship has some hidden mystery. Onward, chat! To victory! And to possibly finally saving a life. You know, if we get around to it.
Entering quiet mode.
If she has to use Hathorne's the Rishi AI, couldn't you say, Ada, let me insert your name, Captain, here, be the captain of the ship? Maybe... At the very start of the game, it sort of implied, like, no. The captain with that name would have to make that happen. But she basically already knows she's bullshitting. The Hawthorne that we crushed could have not even been the first one. But she's been modified to the point where it's like, as long as you say that, I'm good. But you can't just hand it over, because then there'll be, like, you know, I mean, there's already fucking DNA scans of people and all this other shit. So it's like, she's more of, if you say it, I know you're bullshitting. Because she's already said she knows I'm not Hathaway. But she needed me to say that and to register as that. Otherwise, we were both fucked and just gonna die on that planet. It's like, she's basically giving me the quick way of like, look, you either do it this way or we're fucked here, man.
Structural debris detected.
You see the real Hawthorne scores? Who's to say?
Your vitals are in disarray. Don't forget to wash your wounds. On your right, customer.
There you go. Imagine Princess is Hawthorne with a real Hawthorne. With a real Captain, please stand up.
Help! Somebody get me the hell out of here!
Let's take that and watch cut them up first. A hungry rat or my Batman?
What? How the hell did you get in here? No, not... I don't care about the beasts. I care about the front door. This is an egregious breach of
Are you
protocol.
serious?
How'd you get in? Fair point. I'll see you back at town.
Wow, every company here sucks. Glad to have rock solid confirmation.
Required. Issuing sanitation ticket. Error. Refill printer paper. Thank you. Custom Sam. We
Shit, I think I'm gonna need to eat like 40 Yeah, 40 drugs just huffed in a nanosecond. Who are you people? What just happened? Almost there. Can't really be sprinting now. I mean, suicide's a crime baffling. Tress, I mean, imagine killing yourself because your job sucks, so now somebody else has to do it. How rude. How uncivilized, even.
Did security talk?
Yeah, no shit's fucked, dog.
Hey, Annie.
Hey, guess who found your boy?
You've returned? Please tell me you've recovered my research. That is wonderful news. I'd feared the worst. Not in this colony, there isn't. Success here will get me to Byzantium. I'll have recognition, money, proper facilities. It's the only place to lead a life of meaning in the system. I can't believe you're right. If I did, I don't know what I'd do. That's easy for you to say. You're not trapped like I am. I honestly don't know.
See, Tress, I could have shot that man. But now he has to think about that. Only one last place to be heading.
Area has been sanitized. Please check battery levels before initiating an extended sanitization session. Lacerations are massive. pool detected. Analysis of evidence. Wrong tool for the job. Disclaimer. SAM units are not equipped to provide medical aid. News, customer. All germs and contaminants have been neutralized.
I can tell. Thank you, Sam.
Alert!
You don't shoot, I won't shoot. Deal?
Wise decision considering I had the funny acid robot.
Keep them hands where I can see them. What are you doing out here? I'm doing what I'm paid for, and not a bit beyond that. Name's Lillian. Lady named Cass hired my crew as gun hands. I got left here to watch for Cleo reinforcements. They all got pinned inside, so I can't say as I mind. I'm sweaty. I got clawed by one of them monsters. I've been in the dirt all day, and I got bugs in places you don't need to know about. I'm on a fucking break. Got a smoke? Oh, well. Figured it couldn't hurt to ask. I've had better. Lost some things in a dust-up. But I didn't get eaten like some of our crew. Got that going for me. Some of them were okay. You don't get too close in this work. And Dylan, well, ain't no one gonna regret his passing. Least of all his mama. I was near the Raptidon pen when they got loose. Had to set a few to rights. When I got to checking if all my parts were still attached, I realized I'd dropped my cigarette case. When I turned about, I seen two fine gun hands being snacked on by lizards. No cigarette case is worth my life, no matter how badly I need a smoke. This was a Spacer's Choice commemorative case. Some promo for Founding Day they did back in, I forget the year. Worth decent bits to collectors.
If she can't hang on to it, maybe it'd be better off in someone else's hands.
An outdoor Raptidon pen yonder, past the main entrance. Law only knows why they're breeding the damn things. I'd be obliged. Just don't lose any parts trying.
Hmm. I mean... Oh. It's not your quest. I mean, if it's an outdoor pin, we could grab that real quick. I think, chat, we're going to do this, and then we're going to call it for tonight. Something tells me that it's going to be a whole lot in that lab. What the fuck?
Medical contamination occurring.
They won't try that again.
Commissioned by the Special Choice on Founding Day's anniversary promotion, honoring the lives lost with the hope. Nothing like good smoke to help you remember someone dying in the airless void of space, grasping for breaths in their last moment. Nothing can beat the taste of remembering that people died out in the void of space horribly and slowly, begging for help. Spacer's Choice. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice.
Seriously, don't get yourself killed. You're shitting me. You ain't so bad. Here's something for the trouble.
Anytime.
I need to give some kind of disclaimer, like everything I say is my own opinion. Corporate types love that shit. Don't mind me asking, but I ain't telling. You want details? Go talk at Miss High and Mighty What's Her Name. She's in the labs, in down. If a whole team of gun hands can't get through Anti-Cleo security, what makes you think I could alone? I ain't paid near enough to be dumb. Definitely got something large and uncomfortably shaped up her nethers. Yammering on about rights and privileges and what all. I'm like, lady, just sing out when you want something shot. Leastways, her pamphlets make good kindling. Yeah?
Oh, god damn it. Dumb shit. Perfect. With that, chat, next time we're going to enter the depths.
New area discovered. Preparing to sanitize.
We're gonna explore the depths of the Anti-Cleo research facility and see what sort of So until next time, chat, I will see all of you next time to see what awaits us in the depths. Till then, later meets.